sound of birds chirping. God completed his grand creation, the sky, the earth, and everything within them, sound of wind blowing. His task, monumental as was, reached its conclusion. And so, on the seventh day, he rested from his labor, sound of gentle water flowing. God blessed this seventh day, sanctifying it with a special significance. For it was on this day he ceased all his creative efforts that went into the sculpting of the world. And thus, we have the narrative of the creation of the earth and the sky. SFX. Rain begins to fall softly. There were no plants growing in the field. No crops were growing. That's because the Lord God had not yet made it to rain on the earth, and there were no people to work the soil. SFX. Slight bubbling sound as water seeps from the earth. Water came up from the earth and spread over the ground. SFX. Soft sound of dust being gathered. Then the Lord God took dust from the ground and formed a man from it. He breathed the breath of life. SFX. Sound of faint breath into the man's nose, and the man became a living thing. SFX. Sound of rustling leaves. God planted the garden, the eastern region of the earth, in a place he named Eden. SFX. Footsteps on soil, signifying journey. Then God caused all kinds of trees to grow, which were beautiful and produced tasty fruit. SFX. Leaves rustling as trees grow, rain intensifies, symbolizing growth. With the whisper of a gentle breeze rustling through the Garden of Eden, God voiced a divine decree. It is not good for man to live alone. I shall make him a companion. As the soft, melodic footsteps of creation echoed, God began the process of fashioning a woman from Adam's rib. And when the formation was complete, amidst the soothing sounds of nature, God bestowed Adam with the privilege to name all the creatures. When the serpent, hissing menacingly, which was crafty in nature, discovered the importance of human existence, he tried to manipulate them through the woman, Eve. Then the serpent asked Eve, "Is it true that God said you shall not eat from the tree?" Eve replied, "Yes, did." Then the serpent said, "That's not true, because God knows that when you eat from that tree, the sound of biting into an apple echoing, your mind will expand." The serpent managed to convince the woman, so she ate the fruit and she gave it to her husband as well. Once God was walking in the garden, the sound of footsteps running away signifying the departure of Adam and his wife from the presence of God after their rebellion. Then God called out, "Where are you?" Then Adam said, "Because I realized that I was naked." Then God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Did you eat from the tree I told you not to eat from?" Adam replied, "The woman you gave me." Then God cursed the serpent, woman, and the man, signifying the fall of man.